So, good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start with a new unit. The topic here we are going to discuss is Indian styles of art. Now, what is the meaning of styles of art? Means, suppose if I try to explain you, then the different styles of art right now we can consider is say modern art, abstract art, decorative art, or realistic art, right? These are different types of art. Now, in the Indian history, so many types of different types of arts were done during different periods, during under the patronage of different kings, different religions. Each of them had got their unique styles. This is considered to be different Indian styles of art, and in Gujarati it is known as Chitra Shaili. The history of art is very old. The art of painting started from the time of primitive man, as you have seen in the history and social studies, that primitive man also used to do paintings on the walls of the caves, right? So, the art of painting started from the time of primitive man. When he was living in the caves, he used to do paintings on the walls of the caves. The sense of art started developing in the man with the development of civilization. Each country has developed in the field of art in its own way. For example, European countries, if you see the European art, it is totally realistic. The paintings are done using oil colors, while in Indian art, if you see, miniature paintings were created, and that too they were created with the help of watercolors. Here we are going to study the Indian history in the field of art. Art is the reflection of the culture of folk art, the reflection of the social life, traditions, lifestyles, and culture is seen in the art of the respective period. Suppose if you see the not paintings, but even if you see the photographs of 1900 or 1950, or means historical photographs, the culture, tradition, the way of clothing, everything will be different. So same way, by looking at the picture also you get the idea of all these things. Indian artists has presented the religious, spiritual or folk life with the medium of art. There was no photography, so these all things are presented with the help of art. Among different arts, the art of painting has obtained outstanding place since the ancient time. The ancient artists have created paintings using different media according to the situation of each period. At present, you have got different bookstalls, you have got online stores, right? Whatever medium of painting you want, say oil colors, acrylic colors, poster colors, oil pastels, pencil color, anything you can get right now, and you can create the paintings of your choice. From Google you get so many ideas also. While in the historical period they had to adjust according to the situation, they had to manage for the colors, brush, everything on their own. The artists have created the paintings using media according to the situation of each period. We have given different names to different art styles. Here we'll study the different art styles which we term the first style of art or art style is Pal art style or Pal style of art. Now, this style of art developed under the patronage of Pal kings during 10th to 13th century. Here, all the words from where MCQs could be asked I have marked in bold and italic. So, this style of art was developed by Pal kings. If you have watched the movie Ashoka, a movie in which Shah Rukh Khan and Kareena Kapoor were the actor and actresses. So King Ashoka was a Pal king and he used to believe in Buddhism. Okay. So these paintings which were done in the Pal style of art also reflects Buddhism. I just gave you a little bit historical background. Now the time period is 10th to 13th century. It developed in Bengal, Bihar and also in Nepal and Tibet. Mainly miniature paintings of the Pal style of art are found in the Buddhist manuscript written on palm leaves. Now you have to remember this thing. In 10th century, paper was not invented. So all these manuscripts, Buddhist manuscripts of Pal style of art were written on palm leaves. As the paintings were created with the inspiration from Buddhism, we can see the paintings such as Bodhisattva, Prajnaparamita and paintings from Jatak tales. Okay. You may have heard the stories of Panch Tantra, right? After listening to the story, you get some moral out of it. So same way in Buddhist or in Buddhism, Jatak tales were written giving some good message, some good moral. So in that series of paintings were done and that is considered to be the paintings of Pal style of art. Then Prajnaparamita means Bodhisattva, Lord Buddha sitting and giving preaching, that type of paintings, this type of painting sitting and giving preaching. Besides, there are few Brahmin manuscripts also in which we can see the pictures of this style. As the paintings in this style of art were to be done on a very limited scope, as the artist had to bind himself to some rules and restrictions. Why? Because the written work was there on the palm leaves, and in the little bit space which was left, the artist had to do the painting. You just try to imagine doing a painting on paper with proper material, filling colors on it is very simple. Paper will absorb the colors and you will be able to fill the colors, while palm leaves it's very difficult. There are so many nerves passing through it and it will not absorb the color, and to draw the picture on it also is very difficult, and that too the picture is to be in the context of the written work. So because of this reason, some new elements were added to this type of painting. As a result, a new style of painting came into existence, which came to be known as Pal style of art. In the characters painted in the Pal style, we can see stiffness in the place of movement, expressionless faces, pointed nose, half-closed eyes, etc. These all are considered as the characteristics of the paintings of the style of art. Mainly in the paintings of the style of art, we can see the usage of red, blue and yellow ochre color. These all things you have to remember, whatever I have marked in bold and italic. As the intention of creating the paintings was to decorate the manuscripts, the element of decoration was also given special importance. So,